Hi guys, welcome back to What's on My Plate. So for today, I'm making a side dish, a scalloped sweet potato. Since you guys really like the scalloped potatoes I put up, I got great comments and reviews. I wanted to show you my sweet potato because I love sweet potato. So Thanksgiving is coming up. It's one of my favorite holidays. And this is a side dish for Thanksgiving or anytime you want to make it. But this is my scalloped sweet potato and I hope you guys like it. So let's get started. Okay, so to get started we need 5 large sweet potatoes peeled. And now we will start slicing it thin. That is the next step. Okay, so I'm slicing my sweet potato very thin, about 1/8 of an inch. So just do this for all of them. Okay, so now that your sweet potatoes are all sliced up, we're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, and we're going to mix this up so they all have some oil on them. Okay, and now we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And then blend this up here. And now we're going to set this aside while we work on our butter sauce. Okay, so for this recipe, we're going to need 6 roasted cloves of garlic. So I've roasted these in the oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. I'm just going to let them cool just a little bit. And while they're still warm, I'm going to mash them with my fork. Okay, so I have removed my cloves of garlic out of its little shell here. And I'm going to, you can mash it up with your fork. Look how easy that is. And then some of the pieces, if they're a little hard, it's okay. Just remove that part. It just maybe got cooked a little too much. And then just smash it all up. And this is going to go into our butter. Oh, it's going to be so great. Okay, so we'll get to the next step. It's all going to come together soon. Okay, so for this recipe, we're going to use the Land O'Lakes Maple Me Crazy butter. It's maple brown sugar and butter spread. We are going to melt this in our pan, and this butter is just so delicious. So this is going in our pan. We're going to melt it, and it's 6.5 ounce container. Okay, so get a large baking dish, and we're going to oil the baking dish. I'm spraying it with a vegetable oil. Okay, and then we're going to start layering our sweet potatoes. So just layer them in. You know, just do it a little slanted. You'll see when you get them all in, you could just fix it up when you get them all in here. Okay, so I wanted to get this ready because we're going to start working on our butter mixture here. And I just want to pour it all over these sweet potatoes right when it's hot. So I'm just going to finish this up, and then we're going to work on the topping here. Okay, so in a skillet, I'm heating up 1/3 of my Maple Me Crazy Land O'Lakes butter. It smells so sweet and delicious. So I'm going to heat this up on medium-low heat. I'm going to add my 6 cloves of garlic in here, and then just mix that up in here. Okay, just for a few moments, like maybe 30 seconds. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of flour and blend this all up. Okay. All right, and that's just a few moments we need for that as well. That just means like less than a minute. Okay, and now we're gonna add 1 whole container of evaporated milk. It's a 12-ounce container. So I'm gonna add this in a little at a time, and then just keep mixing it. Okay. So I'm on medium, actually I'm on low heat right now. I'm just gonna raise the heat up a little bit. Okay, so the whole can in here. And then once the can is in here, just keep whisking it to make sure there's no lumps. And as it continues cooking, the lumps will go away. So we're just gonna keep mixing until the lumps are gone, and we can raise up the heat and let it simmer for like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, just because we want to burn off some of that flour. So keep mixing till there's no clumps. Clumps or lumps, I don't know, I keep saying clumps. But I love Thanksgiving. This is gonna be my side dish. Okay, so now that we've blended everything together, I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of water and continue to mix it. Okay, until all the water is absorbed. Okay, now we're gonna take this whole thing and pour it right over our sweet potatoes. Okay, so now we're gonna take the sauce here and we're just gonna get it all scooped out right on top of our sweet potatoes. Make sure you have enough for all of it. Okay. Okay, this is going to go in a 400-degree oven. So just layer this right on top. Okay. All right, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on top. So this is a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, and I'm basically putting this on for color. So I'm just going to sprinkle this on top. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a couple scoops of my maple butter on top. So we'll just add a little bit here, a little bit there. And again, we're going to cover this. So 400 degrees, covered for 45 minutes. And then you're going to uncover it for 15 minutes. So it's a total. You can pierce the sweet potato and see if it's tender to your liking, and then it's done. So this is my scalloped sweet potato. I'm so excited to have shown you this. Thank you so much for watching what's on my plate. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, and I just love everything Thanksgiving. So I wanted to get this out for you guys also, so you can maybe make this as your side dish. So thanks for watching what's on my plate. Just wanted you to get a close-up before I bake it. Okay, so here's my completed cooked scalloped sweet potatoes. You can hear it bubbling. And right now at this point, if you want, you can just sprinkle on some brown sugar. And it did cook longer than I thought, so it's 400 degrees for 60 minutes covered, and then uncover it for 15 minutes, or cook it to your liking, but the potatoes get softened within 50 to 60 minutes.